it's Rachel from Bounce magazine here. I'm here at the Latitude Press Day. There's so much going on, so join me to find out what's in store.
Thank you for being supporters of Latitude. I think we're in our 14th year this year. Can't wait for that. My name's Melvin Ben, I'm the Managing Director of Festival Republic, and I created Latitude. I have a team that actually do the real creation of it, I think, in fairness. And the music programme, George Ezra, Snow Patrol headlining the Saturday night, but Underworld performing after them as a closing dance set. Amazing that Lana Del Rey, I think it's her only UK performance history, which is fantastic. Churches, everything, Primal Scream, Anna of the North just announced headlining the Sunday night, I think, on the lake stage. Viagra Boys headlining one of the nights in the Alcove, I think. So, you know, music, there's more music programme, I think, coming.
Obviously spoken to Lucy in the past about the lineup, but you're in charge now, so how's it been?
Wow, how's it been? Big question. Do you know what? It's been a learning experience, for sure, but also people love the festival.
Yeah.
So people want to play, and so some of the challenges other festivals might have are easier. People know what it is, and people love it.
So it's kind of an easy job, but obviously quite difficult at the same time. So there's a lot to do.
I wouldn't say it's an easy job, but I would say that every step along the way I've learned something new. I've discovered loads of music.
Yeah.
Because the lineup's so mixed, there's everything from, you know, heavy rock to R&B to alternative pop. You know, you never get bored.
No, of course.
And I think the punters never get bored either.
Yeah. And who are you looking forward to seeing this year?
My highlights before the festival run from Lana as a headliner. I'm a huge fan. Really excited to see Honey Blood open the main stage on the Saturday from Glasgow. The second stage, Julia Jacqueline, who's an Australian kind of country folk artist. She's got a beautiful voice and devastatingly sad songs.
Probably not good for my hormones then.
And then going down the bill, there's a band called Pigs.
A name you won't forget.
Memorable,
Very
7
memorable.
Pigs.
Wow.
Who I saw at the Great Escape last week, and they're such a fun kind of punk band. Comet is Coming will be great, and so will their sister act, Sons of Kemet, who are a bit jazzier. The new acts I'm excited for. Really excited for Anna of the North, who we announced today, headlining the Lake Stage on the Sunday. Really excited for Eris Rose, who's playing the Solus area. He's just signed to a major label and he's got a really unique voice.
Yeah. And also, there was mentioned inside that it's Lana Del Rey's only UK performance this year, is that correct?
It's a UK exclusive.
Wow, so that's amazing. That's something for me to get along to, definitely, I think.
Definitely. If you like Lana, then you'll come to Latitude.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And what about local talent this year? Because we're big supporters of our local musicians. In the way of that, you've got the introducing stage back.
The introducing stage is back, which is one of the few that I don't curate. It's curated by the East Anglia introducing team. The local acts who I've programmed, the middle floor, are brilliant. They're playing on the Lake Stage, presented by Hugh Stevens. Really excited for Let's See Grandma. I've been following them for years and watched them grow from a tiny little venue in Camden to selling out big venues in London and nationally.
And is there any secret performances this year that we can look forward to? Obviously it's a secret, but is there any secrets?
If I told you they'd be secrets.
Well, you can't blame the girl for trying, so
Good idea.
perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time.
So I'm just stepped up to the role of the arts programmer of Latitude, so I'm working across the genres, so some comedy, cabaret, the theatre, the Speakeasy, which we've announced today, the Listening Post, our new podcasting venue, which I'm enormously excited about. Yeah.
That sounds like a big job and a big task.
It definitely is, but we've got lots of systems in place to make it manageable. And I've sort of inherited a department with like incredible relationships, and we have some unbelievably sort of talented sort of production teams and guest and artist liaison teams, and Vicky doing the sustainability space. So there's a lot of infrastructure in place to mean that we can pull something amazing off.
That's great. And is there like a specific thing that you're really looking forward to this year?
There's a couple. They're in the Speakeasy. There's Max Porter, who's going to be speaking about Lanny, which I've bought 9 copies, I think, by now. I'm just pressing them into the hands of those I love and people I've just met, even. And then the Listening Post. I mean, I subscribe to hundreds of podcasts, and it's incredible to have a space to be able to put some of those
that's new for this year.
That is new for this year. So we'd had real success with some of the bigger shows in the past, but bringing in the smaller space allows us a bit more freedom in what we can programme. I mean, having said that, we've got Carrie Lloyd headlining the stage with Griefcast, which is won sort of every award across the board. I think it's Podcast of the Year last year, the British Podcast Awards, so I'm incredibly excited about Carrie actually.
And sometimes I find that when you're at Latitude, it's so hard to be able to get around every single thing that you want to do. How do you manage as an organiser to see the people that you specifically want to see?
Well, I suppose the secret is I've never seen more than 5 minutes of anything in any role that I've done. So this is my first year as programmer, so perhaps I might find that I can, when I'm waiting for someone to come off stage, I might find that I watch 10 minutes of it. But in reality, the important thing is just assessing that all the artists are happy and before they go on stage, because then once they get up there, they're doing their thing and they're going to have a great show and they're in very safe hands. Oh. And then...
Sorry, my photographer was asking if you could just turn.
Cool.
You got enough food there, Andrew?
Oh, yeah. Let's interrupt your lunch.
Yeah, have to feed him.
Yeah, and we'll have an incredibly strong team of artist liaison staff and sort of running every stage. And once that clock's ticking, I did some calculations last year with Tanya, and I think it was something like if you'd stayed awake for 17 days straight, you could have seen every minute of everything she had programmed, and we'll be on track for something similar this year. So you can't see everything.
Yeah.
But you can have some priorities. And the thing I always say about Latitude is that it's like a total place of discovery, So, and for me, as much as the audience, like you never know the things that are just going to catch you for a moment, and divert you from whatever pressing thing was on your to-do list or radio.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? You could be walking past, something, you hear it, turn up, and watch it for a while, and completely captivate.
That's it, and there'll be. The thrilling thing about it is that there'll be so many people that have bought their tickets to come and see the headliners.
Yeah.
And then because, none of the events, with the exception of sort of the swimming, are ticketed, so it's totally open. So you're wandering past and you hear like just a little bit of spoken word coming out of the Speakeasy, and that sounds great. And then you've discovered like Zafar Kuniel, who's an incredible poet. Or you're wandering past somewhere in the forest, and then all of a sudden you're part of a sort of a live science experiment.
I want to be there now.
I know. Well, there'll be plenty of it. Well, when are you due?
2 weeks before.
Oh gosh, yeah, maybe not.
So I'm going to try and see how I feel on the day.
Might be a little ambitious this year, but next year Sharon will make sure there's plenty for you.
So I think this is the third time we've done this now,
I think it is indeed.
So this year, what can we expect in Latitude?
Well, I guess all the usual favourites, the incredible family area, the theatre, the Pink Sheep. They'll of course be back, and incredible music as well as theatre and dance and ballet. Incredible headliners, George Ezra making what is effectively his first ever proper festival headline performance, and the last time he performed he actually camped in my back garden.
Oh really?
In his own tent, and it was fairly low down on the bill that day. But he's a fan of the festival. Snow Patrol headlining this Saturday. They were our first ever headliner.
I was there, I remember.
You were there, fantastic. The first ever headliner. We had just 4,000 people by the year, and we'll be close to 40,000 this year.
You must be very proud.
Very proud indeed, and Underworld are closing after them, but Snow Patrol very definitely the headliner on that Saturday night, and then a UK exclusive with Lana Del Rey on the Sunday night, which was amazing. We're so pleased about. What else?
Well, you mentioned the sustainability this year. My husband actually works at Live Share, so I know a lot about that.
So I mean, we've been on the sustainability thing for an awful long time. I think 2009 we banned all the use of all plastic plates, plastic cups, plastic knives and forks, etc. This year we're going a step further. We're this year will be plant-based. So we're taking it a little bit further. So we're really making that effort year on year to improve and to have less of a carbon footprint. Live Share for those people that want to think about getting here in a car but don't want to drive on their own or whatever. Live Share is out there. People should join that and get it, participate and reduce that footprint.
Yeah, and it's such a great thing.
Oh, it's a wonderful thing. It's a great thing. People, you get to know people as you're travelling on the journey, and it's a
And what are you looking forward to most this year?
Well, in fairness, I'm looking forward to the headliners. Snow Patrol, will always be close to my heart because of that first ever performance. George, because I know how passionate he is about Latitude. And of course Lana, because it's the only time you can see her this year in the UK.
Yeah,
An absolute exclusive, which is fantastic. But my favourite music act, I guess, will be The Comet's Coming. There's a new band, a relatively new band, best album I've heard this year, and can't wait to see them. All sorts of things, really. I guess, the Poet Laureates here, Simon Armitage, and the faux Poet Laureate, really, Luke Wright, who is out touring a show called Laureate at the moment. So I guess we have the official Poet Laureate and the faux Poet Laureate, and Luke's a local guy, and everybody's, he's been here, almost every year.
And also the food was amazing.
Yeah, Street
last year.
Feast. We
That's
brought
worth coming back
we brought in Street Feast last year to in order to improve the food. And I think that, as you say, just enjoy the food. The variation.
I'm vegetarian too, so you mentioned that there's a third of the stores that
Yes, I mean around a third of the food outlets are entirely meat-free, either vegan or vegetarian. I actually put that in place about 5 years ago. Even with the non-street food traders, we're about a third meat-free. That's really important to me. I mean, I've actually been a vegetarian for 45 years, 46 years. 1973 I became a vegetarian, and so for me, it's absolutely just part and parcel of who I am. For more and more people, it's an issue of their environment as well. The impact is substantial. I mean, clearly it's important for people's diets, and I'm not knocking that. It's just that there's great alternatives around. There are great vegetarian alternatives around. People really like it.
And I guess that rolls into the whole sustainability thing.
Yeah, the sustainability is all that sort of climate change. It's on the top of everyone's agenda.
Yeah.
And rightly so, it needs to be.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.
And thank you for your coat.
No, my pleasure. Just